Program 2 demonstration of various ports CPU, VGA, PS bar 2, USB, LAN, speaker and audio. So what is meant by port? Port is a slot on the motherboard which is used to connect external devices such as mouse, keyboard, monitor, microphones, speakers, etc. There are different ports, name of the ports, and male porters which is having the pin, female porters which have the holes. That hole will accept the male pin. Serial port and parallel port we have used in olden days. Serial port is used to transmit one bit at a time. It is also called communication port, which is used to connect keyboard and mouse. Parallel port, it transmit many bit at a time, it is also called as line printer terminal, which is used to connect printer and scanner. And nowadays serial and parallel port are replaced by the USB ports, and USB have different types. And USB A is a host connector which is at one end. USB B and C are at the another end to connect the printer and external hard disks, microphones, MP3 players, smartphones and digital cameras. C type pin which is also used to connect external devices, and also it is used to connect with mobile phone and we can charge through that type C pin. And these has different transfer rates, and that is for USB 2.0 you have 480 megabits per second. The transfer rate is 480 megabits per second. Same for 3.2, 3.0 to 3.2, it has the transfer speed of 5 gigabits per second to 20 gigabits per second. And USB 4.0, it has 40 gigabits per second. So USB type C will use this 40 gigabits per second transfer rates. So USB micro B, which is used to connect the hard disks. So you can go to this YouTube video link and you can refer more about this USB. Next is VGA port, which is the video graphics array which is used to connect the monitor, computer monitor. It has 15 holes. We call it as, it is similar to the serial port connector. So VGA port looks like this. So this is your blue color 15 pin. This is your VGA port. You can use this blue color wires to connect with the VGA port. So this is the male connector which has the pin, and this is the female connector. So male connector is connected with this port. Female connector is connected with the monitor of the computer. So next is PS bar 2, which is personal system bar 2, which is used to connect the keyboard and mouse. It is invented by IBM. So this is 6-pin mini DIN connector, and here this is your mouse and purple color is for keyboard. These two are the PS bar 2, and which is this cable which is used to connect with mouse and keyboard. USB, already we have seen universal serial bus. It is used to connect different devices, hard disk, printer, scanner, mouse, keyboard, etc. So this is the USB ports which you can use to connect other external devices. Next is the Ethernet port, which is used to connect the internet connection, that is we call it as a LAN cable, and it transfers the data at the rate of 10 megabits to 1000 megabits per second. So this is your Ethernet port where you can connect your Ethernet cable. So next is sockets, which is used to connect microphones, speakers, sound cards, etc. So these are the sockets where you can connect the microphone, line in and speakers. So these are the connectors where you can use this microphone, line in and speaker. And line in and microphone is different one. Line in you can use the sound cards. MIC you can use the microphone, and line in is it used for strong currents, and microphone it is used for short currents. So these are the port which is used to connect your microphone and other sound cards. So these two are, this is your parallel port, this is your serial port. In olden days we used this parallel port to connect with printer or scanner, and serial port to connect with the keyboard or mouse. So these are the CPU ports. Thank you.